Greetings. Oliver and I are here at the beginning of the year to help you learn about hand position. And there are a lot of concerns and questions around hand position at the beginning of lessons, and the fall is a time of beginning. So I thought we might be able to explore this topic together. Um, Oliver has a very natural hand position, and he doesn't have any choice but to keep his hand in this position where all of the fingers are close together and in their natural shape. So if somebody told Oliver to shape his hand in a position, he most likely wouldn't listen, and even if he did listen, he wouldn't be able to do it. So I think Oliver needs to be encouraged to move elsewhere. So that's what we're doing. So position, it conjures up ideas about fixation, doesn't it? We have to have our hands in a certain position and we have to train them to stay in that position. Believe it or not, you were born with the correct hand position, just like Oliver was, but you don't realize it. So we have everything we need already to be able to play the piano well. And what we have to do is figure out how not to change our position just to fit ourselves into something that we can make fit us instead. So what I think of when I think of position is I think of the natural shape of the hand when it's dangling by your side. So when it's dangling by your side, we're not only aware of the fingers, but we can see that the fingers are attached to a hand and an arm, and they're all in a straight line. So all the way from the tip of the second finger to the elbow is what we have to play with when we're playing the piano. And even further than that, but this is the active playing apparatus here. So as we sit at the piano, we have heard many admonitions from our previous teachers that it's very important to curl the fingers. So I want everyone to try this. Curl your fingers and try to move them and see how they feel. They probably feel a little bit stiff. By the same token, extend your fingers as far as they'll go. Try to move them. Also very stiff. So if the object of playing the piano is to be able to play quickly and easily and to use as much or as little force as we would like, then probably putting extra tension on the hands even before we get started does not make a lot of sense. So how do we keep the natural position of the hand when we are playing the piano? We can quickly see that the fingers are all different lengths. We've got a thumb that is very short, and then we have the second and third, fourth and fifth fingers, and they're all different lengths. So when we place the hand on the piano, not all of the fingers are where they need to be in order to play. So the quickest assumption is, oh, we need to bring these longer fingers out by curling them. But then there we are again with that stiff hand position. So what's the other alternative? This is another alternative. What did I do? I moved my hand out just like I'm opening a drawer. So I brought my second finger out to that white key area where it's easier to play the key for a variety of reasons that we can go into later. And then going from the second finger to the third finger, again I bring my arm out. Since the fourth finger is shorter than the third finger, I'm going to bring my arm in for that one. And then I also bring my arm in for the fifth finger. It's very important on 3, 4, and 5 that we release the other fingers in front of those fingers as we're moving in, that we don't leave them back and try to reach with a shorter finger. Same thing for the thumb. So as we are playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's also very important to move across. one finger on each note and maintain a fixed position with respect to the piano, we have no transfer of arm weight. So this is what's meant by position. It's a neutral position. It's not a fixed position of the hand. It's, or at least not with respect to the piano. It's a fixed position or a stable position with respect to yourself. One of my teachers said you can have many angles with the piano, but only one angle with yourself. You always have to be straight with yourself. You don't always have to be straight with the piano. So I hope that helps, and I hope that you have a wonderful experience with your future piano study. Thank you so much.